Wilson Morales from Black Film and TV. Hi guys, how are you?
I'm good.
What's up, Wilson? How come you didn't get the 8 minute slot? You deserve it longer.
You got to advocate for me next time. But the thing I appreciate about this movie is that you're learning history. There are certain things. I watch so many movies, but then there's always that movie you're learning something new. And here we're learning about, I've seen stories about community and so forth, but never knew so much about cowboys and black cowboys and this community. So can you talk to me about the experience you had, not only just riding horses, but showcasing this story so that audiences can know about it? Idris?
Look, yeah, the whole experience was incredible. Like you say, an educative process for us, everything from, how to ride a horse to who this community is and how long they've been there and how important they are to that community, to Philadelphia, to America's history. So the whole thing was a real learning for us. As a producer, I'd been working on the project since probably 2017, 18, 19, before we went into production. And I got to know the community a little bit. My production team got to visit the community before we went down there. And when we were there on set every day, it was more like a documentary than it was an actual film, because some of the community were in the film playing characters, meaningful characters as well. So every day, in between cut and action, there was not too much of a difference between life and the movie. We tried to be as immersive as possible, and I think that comes across in its authenticity, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Caleb?
Yeah, I spent before I went to Philly, before I talk about that, when I got the script, I had no idea about Philly. I didn't know who Fletcher Street was. I didn't know anything about him. So, going into Philly was an experience. I spent a month training with horses and learning about horses, and then when going to Philly, being amongst the natives of Philly and learning about their culture and learning about cowboys, and the Lone Ranger was black, and that black people were original cowboys. So it was an experience in itself.
Mm-hmm. And then for you, Idris, as a producer, obviously not only injecting this story about the horses in the black community, but also you're injecting a positive father-son story so that people can see, because we're not getting a lot of those, at least not to a standpoint where a lot of people can see these type of movies. So can you talk about, bringing this story to light?
Yeah, look, as a father myself, and one that's sensitive to the way that black fathers are depicted in film, or historically at least, I feel that there's a position for me to take here, that maybe to offer another lens, a different type of storytelling, a different perspective. Caleb and I both have fathers in our life. My father, my late father, his dad, are real, dudes that looked after us, nurtured us, kept talking to us, taught us the very first steps of manhood. And in this film, we start at the opposite of where we end up. And that's an important thing to try and, nurture in storytelling. There are heartaches in every family, every ethnic group, but black men seem to get a similar rap over and over again. And we wanted to change that a bit.
It's a good story that everybody will hopefully watch and see, and we'll catch up with your next projects. Good talking to you. Good seeing you, Idris. Caleb, keep doing your thing, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you
so much. Bro.